Alright, hello and welcome to the 25th of January daily technical analysis video. Today, as usual, we're going to go over the currency pairs, and I've got the dollar franc in front of me. I've got the dollar franc in front of me because we are long with this currency pair, and the reason we're long is it did a nice double bottom. Well, it did a bottom with a divergence actually, so from here we're expecting the market to come back to these levels here, so all the way possibly up to 1.008 or even slightly higher towards 1.009 at the top of this channel there. Alright, so we've got some we do have some space to go up there, so it's good actually to utilize this pullback. It's on the 4-hour chart, but let's take a look at it on the 1-hour chart. We can now follow it on the 1-hour chart. This is yesterday's nice move, good dip back. Now this has got some room to possibly pull back a little bit more. That's okay though, but what we want to do is once that pullback kind of finishes off, let's see where we can pull back to. In fact, you know what, let me just clean up my charts. Let's make it a little tighter. Now we had that first move up, and now we'd like, yeah, that's about it. So from around here, around this 50 mark here, let's see how deep that is. So 99.90. Alright, so from 99.90 or this level here 1, I think it's good to buy in order to carry on going long with this. So if you followed our blog as well, you'll know that we were long with this currency pair. On all the pullbacks we just went long. Yesterday was also a good opportunity. The market then moved up. I think today is also a good opportunity to be going up. Once we go above this line here, as you can see, then we've got some good move up to be coming all the way up to this goodbye kiss region here on the 4-hour chart, this red line here. Okay, ever wondered what a goodbye kiss is? This is what it is. You see, this is sport trend line. It breaks the trend line. What it wants to do now is come and retest this trend line, give it a nice little kiss, and then fall back down again. That's called a goodbye kiss. Let's take a look at the euro dollar. Rightio, euro dollar, we had the channel line up from yesterday. As you can see, the market shorted from the tops, and it keeps doing that. And look at that lovely line there. The market broke down, gave it a nice little kiss, and then fell back down again. Alright, similar kind of situation here. So we can now get rid of this line and this one as well, and see what kind of targets we have. So as you can see today, we might see this coming all the way back down to here. In fact, like I drew before, we might see this kind of pair coming all the way back down to 1.0650. So I think we've got a good ride we can follow with this currency pair. And what you might have done, if you know technical analysis a little bit, you would have today drawn your line there. As you can see, a breakdown, a kiss off that break line, slightly higher as well. And I think the market is probably going to, you know, from around here do another U-turn, hit this line, pop up, hit this line, pop up, and keep breaking down until it gets to that target. Now let's take a look at the pound dollar. As you can see with the pound dollar, I've got a channel top here. The market is kind of popping its head down. If you take a look at that, all you need to do is carry on shorting it from the channel tops there. Alright, from here, just bring it down here and just keep pushing it down. As you can see, this is going to be a support line here. Alright, that's your line there. Alright, and then from here, if it breaks down, we've got that line. So the pound was a little volatile yesterday, but I'm still going to be shorting it if the market is going to kind of break down from here. So this little veg is going to be our breaking point here. Let's take a look at the dollar yen. Nice little up move as we had expected from the double bottom, and now a little pullback. We can now push that back up. So you can see this is a nice trend commencing higher high, higher lows. As you can see there, nice way to get into the market. Alright, where to get in? Here's a nice little spot. What you can do is wait for a breakout. If the market kind of breaks above your resistance line there, whoops, and then we've got room to follow this all the way back up to 115.80. Obviously you're not going to sit on it. Along the way you'll be moving stops, taking partial profits, and it'll be around there and also there. All right, so you got targets there. That's really nice to follow, actually. New Zealand dollar. No surprise here. We were short yesterday. The market raised its head up. The market shorted it again. We're going to be following this down to short it. Not a problemo. Okay. So let's follow this down. If you want to wait for a breakout, if you're a breakout trader, that's no big deal. All you got to do, draw your lines. Okay. Nice little breakout here. It's not a bad spot to sell. And keep your stop loss just above the high of yesterday, and I think it's got room to come down here and down here. So we kind of like went up, and now we're going to kind of do a U-turn going down to these levels. All right, all the way down to around 71.10. All right, so about 120 points, not too bad. Let's take a look at the dollar ZAR. Now look at the dollar ZAR, nice little break down here. And I did mention we've got this level that we're looking at, so the market still has room to push this down. So we might see the dollar ZAR coming back down to this 13.14 level, and that was good to follow. So this, oh, there you go, that's where I got the level from. So this currency pair has got a nice bit of room to come down all the way back to around 13.1466 region. Let's take a look at gold. Alright, nice little double top there. Market sliding down. I think it's going to carry on sliding down. It's breaking down here already. I think we've got this line as a target. And I think what else you could do is possibly, let me just check this line here. Yeah, you could probably follow it down to 1,187 if you shorted it. So 1,180, well, there you go, around there. Okay, so I think it's good to follow this down. Let's take a look at Brent. Here we go. It's still in the range here in between two levels, resistance and support. I did mention this wedge yesterday. If it breaks down, it'll test this line. So this area is going to be a bit choppy, as you can see. There's no getting out of it. What we need to do now is kind of keep that resistance level there. All right. It'll probably come down to around here. In this range, I don't think it's good to be trading this at all. I prefer if it pops its head down to buy. If it pops its head down, this would be a nice resistance to short here. But this, as you can see, the market is very choppy, very unclear, and I think it's a bit dangerous. Let's take a look at the DAX. Whoa, there we go. There's a channel. We drew these lines yesterday. All right, it's a 4-hour chart. Nice little break going now for the resistance. Now that area is going to be good to be shorting. All right, so that's going to be a resistance level in order for the market to kind of pull back. And this was the triangle we had yesterday. So up is long, breakdown would have been short, market went nice and up. Let's take a look at the Dow. Oh, beauty. I drew this line also yesterday. Anything breaking out beyond this line here, as you can see there, market just rushed, and look where it's going, to our previous line that we had drawn before. So no surprises for us when trading. Hope that helps. Keep following your trades and just draw your lines, support and resistance like we do around here, and that'll be a good guide to follow your trades. All the best and good luck with your trading.